On a crowdfunding campaign on Indiegogo, I bought myself the PAMU Slide. They're wireless earplugs that today I'm going to be testing while running. Now the packaging of the PAMU Slide is really nice. It comes in this beautiful box, and it also has some extras. It has some extra rubbers in different sizes for different ears, and a USB charging cable. Now the PAMU Slide itself, the box is very small and very easy to carry with you. It just slides open, has the earplugs right there. The earplugs are synced to my phone, and as soon as I take them out, it makes a connection to my phone. That works really well, really fast, and I can start listening to whatever I want straight away. Now, the box is also the charger, so it's really nice to take with you when you're traveling, because as soon as you put the earplugs back, they charge, and you can go for about 60 hours before having to charge the box again. So yeah, that gives you a pretty long lifespan for when you're traveling, when you're around, or even when you're at home when you don't want to constantly be charging it. I've been testing these out for a little while now, walking around town, doing things around the house. And I must say I'm really impressed with the sound quality. On their website they have a couple of different videos of people saying how great the sound quality is, but that is not exaggerated. The sound quality is really good, especially when you listen to music with a lot of bass to it, a lot of beat. That really comes through really well. The connection of the earplugs is really great too. As soon as you take them out, they connect. There hasn't been a moment yet where I think, okay, I'm losing the connection, or for some reason it's not working. So far, they work perfectly every single time, so there hasn't been a problem with that. There are a lot of different statistics and other specs on the PAMU Slide, but you can find all that information on their own website. What we're here for is to actually test them on a run. So let's take them outside.
So I'm out testing the PAMUs right now, and I just passed the 2 kilometer mark. Before 1 kilometer, they already fell out 3 times, mostly the left one, but I had to adjust the right one a couple times as well. And that's the first kilometer, that's before sweating. So we're off to kind of a rough start, but we'll have to see how to do the long run. The second kilometer, they stayed in pretty well, although the left one actually fell to the ground, and the touch controls don't work anymore. I can't pause the music on the left side, so I don't know if I damaged it now by dropping it. We'll have to see. Now the function on the left side is completely gone. I can't adjust the volume, I can't pause it. I turned the volume up on the right side, it got too loud, so I tried to turn it down, that doesn't work. And that's after dropping it just once. So if it keeps falling out of your ears, that's gonna happen a lot. I've run about 5 kilometers now, and they still keep falling out of my ears. Not a whole lot, but still, once in a while, and I feel them moving around, so I'm constantly thinking, okay, do I need to catch one? Is it about to fall out? And I push it in again. And that's the thing that annoys me about most headsets, earplugs. It moves around, you're thinking about it. That's why I love the Trex Titanium so much, because it just sits there. It's not in your ear, and it's stuck to your head. It doesn't bother me, it just sits there. I don't notice that I have it on. And with everything else I've tried, I'm constantly noticing it, and I'm constantly paying attention to it. I don't want to do that. I want to pay attention to my running. I want the music to be there to either distract me or to help me move along, not to become the main focus. Now another thing is that it really closes off your ear, which is good. That way you can hear the music really well. It drowns out other sounds to interfere with what you're listening to. So yeah, that's a plus in that aspect. But while I'm running, it also, because it drowns out everything else, everything internal gets amplified. So even now, it's just very annoying because I hear my own voice just echoing in my head. Especially when there's nothing on, you hear your heartbeat, even with the music on. Every step that I take is just bouncing, and it's bouncing back in my head. I can just the whole time. It's just very annoying. Maybe it's because I'm just not used to having things in my ear anymore when I'm running, because I've been using the Trax Titanium and that's not inside my ear. So yeah, here I am. That is a bit of a minus for me. It just distracts me even more. Not as much as the things dropping out of my ear, but everything is just distracting so much. So I don't know, I'm gonna keep running, but yeah. Okay, already I have to adjust the left side again. I really have to push it in. Okay, it feels like it is in tight. It can't go any tighter than this. But when I start running straight away, I can feel it moving. And then it sits in a position where I feel it won't fall out, but still it might, because it feels like it's slipping a little bit, and this bouncing, the echo. I'm sorry. I really enjoyed these while I was walking around. I use them to listen to audiobooks. I've used them to listen to music, working around the house, walking around town, and I love them. They were great. But for running, I'm sorry, it's not what I bought them for anyways. But I figured I would test them because I would like to have the option. But no, this is not for me. I'm sorry, the PAMU is great, the sound is great. It is very convenient to use on the go with the charger and everything. But for running, I'm sorry, PAMU, they don't cut it.
Okay, so maybe they're not so great for running. I actually ended up putting them away and finishing the run without them in because I just couldn't handle it anymore. That being said, I'm still really happy that I got them. I think it's a great product. The quality is great, the connectivity is great, the battery life is great. So all in all, it's a great product. It's just not that great for running. Not for me anyways. But the negative parts that I see are the things that are wrong with all other products, all other earplugs that I've tried. It's the fact that they fall out, the fact that because they close off, you hear that echoing in your head. So it's not as much a PAMU Slide problem, it's just the nature of the beast, I guess. It comes with the territory. If you have something that closes off your ear, you're gonna hear that. And every other earplug falls out of my ear too. So I'm just not gonna use them for running anymore. I'm still gonna use them. I'm looking forward to using them when I'm traveling and just walking around town. I think the sound quality is perfect. So yeah, it's a good product, just not for running. Side note, the touch on the left ear, that came back as soon as I put them back in the box. I guess it just kind of had to reset, and it works fine now. So yeah, great product, just not for running. I hope you enjoyed this video, that maybe the review was somehow helpful for you. If it was, maybe consider subscribing down below. That way you don't miss any of the upcoming videos. Now until next time, get out there and run.